Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to yet another first impressions video for Marvel Strike Force. Heroes really are coming thick and fast at the moment, a bit too fast I think, to be honest. Now today anyway we will have a look at the Human Torch. So we have 16 of the orbs to open. Unfortunately I only have 2 red star orbs because I've been opening quite a lot of them trying to get a good high red star on Namor, but that didn't happen, so only 2 of them to open. Once we've done that, we'll then go in, we'll have a quick look at his stats and his traits, we'll rank him up, and then we'll have a look at his abilities, and then to finish up we'll do some gameplay showing off his animations, and finally we'll do the usual Nexus 5.9 where we go up against Ultimus with a team that hopefully has some synergies and is fun to play as. So let's jump in and we'll get the orbs opened first. Here we go then, 16 to open, hopefully we get a purple, and that means that if he's coming by a blitz, which I think he is as well, then I can look to skip that. There's a 20, that's decent. I like the actual globe they've got in the background on fire, that really does look pretty awesome. Couple of greens here, fingers crossed the blue's not the highest. That's a 12 that time. We've got a 10, getting quite a few blues here. Gold on the outside, why could that not be an inside? Now 145,000 gold is nice, but I would rather get 180 of his shards. Not sure if I'll ever see that. I did get slightly excited for a second when I seen that gold until I realised what it was. A 20 again, so that's alright. Not sure how many we've got left, it's not actually shown up the top. Purple this time, 80, awesome stuff, and another gold. Wow, amazing stuff. Pity I don't have more of the red stars to open, so it looks like I may be in luck today. Another blue once again. This is actually going really pretty good, which is awesome. Is that us? Yeah, that's us. So let's see, 222. That's a nice amount. A lot of times I think my average is around about 8 shards. I'm not going to try and calculate that off the top of my head because I won't be able to do it, but that's definitely a decent amount and almost 500,000 gold. Awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and open the 2 red stars. Fingers crossed I get as lucky. Here we go then, just the 2 to open. 1 green. That's not good, that one, is it? 1 star. Aim. And another green. Yeah, it's just simply not enough to open there to get a decent chance at anything. So let's go in now and we'll look to rank him up. Before we do go in and rank him up here then, quick look at his stats and traits. So trait wise, Hero, Cosmic, Bio, Blaster, Fantastic Four and Marvel 80th, the temporary tag. Fantastic Four is going to be a really strong tag. Blaster helps for that challenge, and then with Cosmic you do have the option of pairing him up alongside the likes of Thanos maybe in raids, so you could generate energy there. If we check out the stats, so health was 100, put that into the spreadsheet, it comes out at an E, that sounds a bit standard for a blaster. Damage is 44 at the moment, so that would come out at a B. Armour was looking to be an A, his focus is a D, so I'll need to really have a look at his kit and see if that's relevant. I think it may be actually, having a low focus. Resistance is B, and then finally his speed is exceptionally quick, 127. Really quick. I think that's on par or maybe 1 higher than Captain Marvel, and she's really speedy, so that's without a doubt an A, and if I had such a rating as an A+, it would actually be that. But let's go in, we'll take him up to, I reckon, 60 or 65 here. Trying to hold on to money, just, not money, even gold, just for the next time that we have milestone event, because it will be, milestones will be coming back. I've actually got him to 4 star here, that's pretty nice. So 4 star, and we've got another 80 shards to go. Right, okay, let's see, let's go up to 60 in the first instance, and then we'll go from there. And there we go. So as always, let's skip past this bit while I equip all the gear. We still really need that equip all button, and we've actually been asking Cerebro recently for it in the Envoy chat as well, so fingers crossed, but let's skip past this. And there we go, so managed to get him up to 23,000, we're just halfway through tier 9 gear. Is definitely pretty tight at the moment with all the characters that are coming out, but let's now jump in and have a look at his abilities. So the first one we've got the basic hot shot. With this, maxed out, you would attack primary target for 210% damage, and you can apply bleed for 2 turns. So that's where his low focus may come in, and that you may not actually be applying that bleed and it could be resisted. But looking at Mr. Fantastic's kit, he has a way of boosting the actual focus of Fantastic Four allies by 20%, so it looks like you really need to run him alongside Mr. Fantastic to ensure that your bleeds will stick. But this one, I'd probably just keep it at level 6. And then we have Heating Up, the special, available turn number 1, and you'll want to use this turn number 1. So this particular one, when it's maxed out, you gain 2 offense up to a maximum of 5, and you apply +1 offense up to a maximum of 3 to all Fantastic Four or Namor allies. Otherwise you're just applying it to 3 random Fantastic Four or Namor allies. And also maxed out, you attack primary target for 350% damage. I would say it's worthwhile actually max this one out, probably just so you can apply the offense up to all your characters and you're not potentially going to miss out applying the fence up to the likes of Thing or even Namor when they could really benefit from it. We then have Supernova, which is an ultimate. Now, interestingly with this one, you can't use it until turn number 3, I believe, because in turn number 1 it gets 1 charge, turn number 2 it'll get another, and then turn number 3 it'll get that final one. So generally you've got the big hitter moves available in turn 2, so you'll have to use a special, then you'll have to go to the basic, and then you'll go to this ultimate. But this one here, when it's maxed out, you'll attack all enemies for 400% damage, apply a fence down to all enemies, and the attack is unavoidable and cannot be countered. I've really seen that so often now, because otherwise the likes of Magneto can just neuter these new characters, so they're all getting this put onto them, and in time we'll probably get something that will counter unavoidable, I imagine, as well. But with this one here, it's an additional 60% because it's to all targets. I would say it is potentially worthwhile, but it's just whether or not you can keep them alive for turn number 3, because a lot of people, I think, will probably try and focus them down before they can fire this off. Looking at the passive to finish up here, it's called Flame On. So maxed out, on turn you flip 2 negative effects and self to positive effects. You gain 30% damage, Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain 30%, and you gain, looks to be 10,000 resistance against bleed. And I think they're just treating bleed as a burning away, and that you can't set fire to something that's already on fire there. So the likes of Pyro couldn't apply all his stacks of debuff on him. With this here, difference from level 4 to 5 is 10% additional damage to all Fantastic Four and Namor allies, and also Johnny Storm as well. So I think this would probably be worthwhile, because it's applying an extra 10% to all the characters again, namely the likes of Thing, who can do a lot of damage due to all these counter attacks, and Namor as well there, especially in war. That would really help out. But that's all the abilities, so let's go in and actually check out the animations for these, and we've seen little snippets and they actually look to be really nice. Here we go then, for a little change we're going up against AIM. We normally don't do this particular stage, but due to all the AoE I want one with lots of waves of enemies, otherwise it'll be over a bit too quick. So with this one we'll get the offense up and you're attacking the primary target for 300% damage as well. So let's fire this off. It's going to like a beam attack there. We've now got the fence up. In fact, you really need this maxed out, because the fence up only lasts for 1 turn, which means we won't have it for the ultimate. It will drop off. We've only got a fence up for the basic here now. Throwing a fireball there anyway and applying the bleed. So there you go, you can see that a fence up has dropped off. Speed wise, he's actually doing decent. Yeah, his ultimate isn't available until turn 3, but with 127 speed that helps. But as special, you're really going to want to max that out. But let's go for this one here. I think he does a big 4 symbol. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice. He actually lost his flame for a second there. Let's see if we can get a unique animation. We certainly did. A nice whirlwind. So that's good. Let's go for this again. So it looks like we have in our team where you really have to invest tier 4s in them to get the most of them. So hopefully we keep getting more ways to actually get them. There's that animation again. That's nice, that one. Aiming a little bit on the slower side, I'm pretty sure that's why we're able to absolutely whiz through them here. We've not had any problems with debuffs not applying, but it's because I'm fighting lower level enemies. Without Mr. Fantastic, I think you could definitely have trouble with getting your actual your burn or your bleed to apply. We'll go a few more just to see if we can get any more animations, and after that we'll do the Ultimus. We've got a few Fantastic Four characters to actually pair up now for that. One more to go actually before the final one, Invisible Woman, that I will be unlocking. Here we go, finish up with this. Boom, that looks pretty nice. So let's jump in now and we'll go up against Ultimus. So this is the team we'll go for here. We've got Thing, and there's some serious clipping going on with his character and the character in front of him. Of course you've got Human Torch, Namor, and then I've dropped in Miss Marvel for the synergies between her and also Thing, and then Spidey as well there for a stun. So let's see if we can take Ultimus down. Alright, here we go. Got 4 turns to take him down. Fingers crossed Storm doesn't get, or not even Storm, Human Torch doesn't get taken down too quickly. So we can see his animations again. I was about to call him the Human Storm. Still early here. Not had my coffee yet. Unfortunately they released the pack for him at 3 in the morning for me. Normally they release it around about 10 at night, which means I can get it up within about an hour. But that's the reason there's round about, let's see, probably a 12-hour delay in the pack. Round about that. Just due to them releasing it during the night. Let's go for this here. In fact, probably, when I think about it, until you upgrade to your tier 4, use the basic turn number 1, and then use the special turn number 2 to give you a fence up, and then use the ultimate turn number 3. That could actually work out there when I think about it. Should have done that. Animations are looking pretty amazing these days, they've done well. I think I almost forgive them for what happened with Rhino now. With these characters, they do look really nice. Art team, as always, hats off to them. Well, I say as always, except for Rhino. Hopefully that was just an intern that done him. Let's see, let's just go for this. Never actually seen the free attacks on that. It's always just the 2 I see. Ah dear. There we go. I was thinking there's a possibility that could have happened. Let's keep going anyway, because we do have 2 other Fantastic Four characters. It'll be really due to Miss Marvel and Spidey that we take him down, which I think we might be able to. It's a real pain though, we didn't get to fire off the ultimate on Human Torch on him. Nice little combo there. So Thing really does feel incredibly slow, but the bulk of his damage will be coming from the guaranteed counter attack he's got. Maybe to balance it out, if he was fast and attacking all the time on top of that guaranteed counter attack, maybe putting out a bit too much damage. Nice animation there. Not sure if I actually seen that when I done the first impressions for him. He's down as well. There we go, an assist here. So that combo can work nice again. It makes up for how slow he is, because he does hit really hard. It's just he's slow. That's the only real downside of him. And single target as well, I suppose. Right, here we go. I think we should be just about done soon, hopefully. Defense down, and also the combo. Who's getting the final hit here? Should be the Thing, I believe. Yep. No, we didn't actually. That wasn't the final one. An assist from Miss Marvel should finish it off. And there we go. Done. So that's our first impressions. No doubt with the rate they're coming, I'll probably see it again next week for another one of these. And fingers crossed it's one that gets released a bit earlier, so I can get the video up straight away. But as always, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, hit the share button, leave a comment below to help drive engagement, because as always recommendations are pitiful. They're still down about 9%. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.